What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise rebuild. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like and leave a subscribe, and we get right into the action. First thing this week, we've got an award. Dante Jackson wins Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC as he totaled 7 tackles, 1 interception for a pick 6. Good week there for Jackson. Next up, let's talk playoffs. We have clinched a spot. However, out of the 4 teams that have clinched a spot, we're the only one that hasn't clinched a division. That's going to come down to today's game against the Falcons. If the Falcons win this one, they are likely NFC South champions, and if we win, we're NFC South champions. Next up on the agenda, we are going to offer Taylor Moton this 2-year contract. Hopefully he accepts and will be back with us. If not, we'll take it to free agency and see what happens. I'd like to keep him around. He is a very, very good right tackle. And Moton will return for the next 2 years to shore up our right side of the line. The next player I'd like to try to keep around is Jamie Robinson. He's been playing excellently, and I think he can replace Von Bell, whose contract is also up this year. However, the interest level for Robinson isn't very high. He doesn't like the market here in Charlotte, but we are going to try anyway. We're going to offer him this $10 million deal. That's $5 million over the next 2 years. Let's see if he accepts. And Robinson will be coming back. He is likely going to be our starting strong safety next year. And we're going to be mostly healthy going into this week, as our only injury listed is to Abdul Hazelton. He's going to miss 1 more week. He will be ready for the playoffs. And for Atlanta, Jesse Bates will be missing this game with a hit pointer. That's a big blow to their secondary. And coming out of practice, we've got a couple of upgrades. First, to star defensive tackle Jamison Craver. We're going to go run stopper for him. He's up to an 89 overall. And he gets 1 block shed and 3 tackle. He's had quite the successful sophomore year that sees him now totaling 15 sacks going into the last game of the year. Nice to see him continue to get better. He's been outstanding. Next up, we've got Nicholas Schultz. We're going to go field general for him. He's up to a 75. And he gets 1 change of direction, 2 play rec, 1 pursuit, and 1 tackle. Good overall upgrade for Schultz. He's been a little quieter this year since he's moved into the middle, but hasn't played bad. I would like to see him get some interceptions sometime in his career, but I've really liked Nicholas Schultz. And last but not least, Amari Barno. He's a star on the kick coverage team. We're going to go speed rusher for him. He's up to a 68 overall. And he gets 1 awareness, 1 finesse move, 1 man coverage, 1 speed, which, oh boy, and 1 tackle. I say that because his speed is already incredible. With his +3, he sees that at a 96 overall. He is one of the fastest, if not the fastest player on our team right now. And he's been great on special teams. Atlanta comes into this matchup with one of the top 5 defenses in the NFL. They are currently number 4. And this is how the rest of Atlanta has played this year. Desmond Ridder still at quarterback. He's got 18 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,100 yards on the year. Bijan Robinson, of course, we know how good he is. He's got almost 1,700 yards and 12 touchdowns. It's going to be a tough task to stop him. Receiving Drake London, 875 in the air with 2 scores. Anthony Phelps, he's got 654 with 5 scores. Kyle Pitts right behind him with 650 in the air and 9 scores. Defensively led in tackles by Kai Warwick. He's got 114 back there. Tackles for loss, it's a tie. Grady Jarrett and Bryce Huff both have 12 tackles for loss. And Frankie Louvu, the former Panther, leading the Falcons in sacks with 14. And then interceptions go to Walker, Tyrell, Warwick, and Grant. All right, and we are all set to get the last game of the season underway. This is for the NFC South as the Carolina Panthers match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go. And welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. I'd say beautiful, but I hate Atlanta. We've got a good one today as the Falcons come... No, they stay. They stay at home to take on the Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young as these 2 teams will battle it out for the lead in the NFC South. Carolina, of course, has already clinched a playoff position. Atlanta hoping to clinch today. Carolina doesn't want that to happen because Atlanta is stupid. Let's go. All right, and we are all set to get the kickoff started. Let's go. Butker boots this one deep. McLaughlin will take it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out as he's eventually brought down. He fumbles the football, but it's picked up by Atlanta at the 18-yard line. Let's see who picked it up. Looks like Bruce Smith. No, Barno may have forced the fumble, and Phelps falls on it. Atlanta catches a break there early on the opening kickoff. And here comes Atlanta's offense, led by Desmond Ridder and Bijan Robinson. Ridder, 18 touchdowns, 13 interceptions on the year. And Atlanta has it 1st and 10 from the 18 in the pistol. Robinson in the backfield. He's going to be dangerous today. Hopefully Carolina can stop him, as this pass is incomplete, intended for London. Derek Brown applied the pressure and London couldn't catch it. Now 2nd and 10 from the 18. Robinson in the backfield. London out left. They fake the handoff once again as Ridder is under pressure and will just throw this one away. Good pressure early by the Panthers D-line. Now 3rd and 10. Ridder in the shotgun. Atlanta needs this or they're going to go 3 and out as Carolina brings pressure. It's Jamie Robinson bringing down Ridder for the first sack of the game, and that's going to end the drive as Robinson comes flying in to knock Ridder to the turf. Excellent job there. Robinson, of course, got the new contract to stay in Carolina. I'm sure Panther fans are happy about that. As Bogregis? I don't know how to pronounce that name as I see it on the back of his jersey. Punches it away to Anderson, who tells a man to get off of him and is tackled down at the 49. Here comes the Panther offense for their first drive of the game. Bryce Young, 29 touchdowns, 26 interceptions, just over 4,000 yards. Young would like to avoid throwing 3 interceptions today so he can finish with more touchdowns than interceptions. We'll see what happens as it's 1st and 10 from the 49. Young hands this off to Sanders, who finds room off the left side for 8 yards. Good opening run there for Carolina. Now 2nd and 2. Young under center. He drops back quickly, throws outside to Quintana, who has it and steps out of bounds at the 23. Sorry, the 33. Reading is hard. Now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Young once again drop back, throws short to Chark, who hauls it in, and that's good for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now for the Panthers. Young under center. He hands this one off to Sanders, who has plenty of room, jukes out a man, fighting his way toward the end zone and will score. Miles Sanders, what an opening drive, touchdown run. He would not be denied. Excellent blocking up front. Sanders just uses his speed to run away and pushes a man away in the face. That's Tyrell. Good job by Carolina to get the scoring started. Now Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And Carolina has a 7-0 lead early. Here's the ensuing kickoff. Butker boots this one back to McLaughlin. And he's going to take it out of the end zone, where he runs away from Barno and is hauled down by Smith, but there is a flag. That looks like it could be a face mask. And that's exactly what it is. That penalty will be accepted, so good starting field position for the Falcons. Now 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Ridder in the shotgun. He hasn't handed it off to Robinson yet, and he won't here as it is a throw downfield to number 4. It's caught. Who is that, Phelps? No, that's not Phelps, is 11. That must be Moore. Carolina once again getting pressure, but couldn't get home on that one. Now 1st and 10 from the 33 as Atlanta moves. Once again, pressure. This one off the mark, intended for Robinson as Ridder was hauled down. 2nd and 10. Ridder shotgun once again. He drops back. Carolina can't get pressure this time. He loads up, fires toward the end zone. Knocked away by Stephon Gilmore. Now 3rd and 10. Can Atlanta convert here? Ritter takes the snap. Carolina bringing pressure again. It's Robinson forcing the throwaway. Ritter 1 for 6. Good pressure there by Robinson once again on third down. And out comes Koo for the field goal attempt. And the kick is drifting left, but good. Atlanta gets on the scoreboard with a field goal. Koo ready to kick it back now to Hamler. Hamler settles just outside of his end zone and will run this one up as he looks for space and gets it up to the 25-yard line. Carolina now ready for their second drive as they've got it at the 25. They come out in the shotgun. Handoff to Sanders, who looks for room. Good block by Chark on the outside, and good move by Sanders to get up to the 43-yard line. I was running out of air trying to get all that out. Now 1st and 10 from the 43 after that excellent run by Miles. This one goes underneath for Dean, who slips a tackle and is brought down, but not before he's got a Panthers first down at the 47. Next play here for Carolina on first down. Young dropping back. He throws across the middle for Dean, who's got it and blasted by Okuda. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now after that massive hit on Justin Dean. They're going to hand this off to Sanders, who, excellent running and balance, finds 9 yards magically. Good run, Sanders. Now 3rd and 1, Carolina. Young dropping back once again. Will throw this underneath to Quintana. An easy pickup of a couple, and he's got a first down. No reason to throw it far if you only need one. It's 1st and 10 from the 29. Young in the shotgun once again. Dropping back, another open man across the middle. That's Chark as he makes a move and is brought down at the 12. Carolina keeping it simple in the air. 1st and 10 now as Carolina brings out all 3 tight ends. And it's a handoff to Sanders, who has all day up the middle and can't quite muscle his way into the end zone at the 1. Sanders looking for his 2nd touchdown of the quarter. It's 1st and goal from the 1 as the Panthers come out in the shotgun. They hand this off to Sanders, who gets it. He scores his 2nd of the day. Miles Sanders. Easy run there by Carolina as it's just right up the gut. And now the extra point attempt from Butker. And it is good. Carolina 14, Atlanta 3. Butker ready to kick this one back now. He boots it deep. McLaughlin will take it a couple of yards in the end zone and bring it out as he is stopped at the 16-yard line. Good coverage by the Panthers. And here comes Atlanta. 1st and 10. Atlanta scored on their last drive a field goal. Let's see if they can improve on that result on this drive as this is out quick to London, who hit him in the chest and bounces out. That brings up 2nd and 10. London had 2 passes dropped so far. Ritter in the shotgun for this one as it is incomplete, intended for London. Carolina applying more pressure. 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Will they go 3 and out again? Here comes the pressure. This time it's Schultz who gets home and brings down Ritter. Nicholas Schultz finds the quarterback for a sack on 3rd down. 4th and 20. Number 10 boots this one back to Anderson, who's going to take it at about the 40-yard line. And he looks to try to get outside, but can't get far, brought down at the 49. And here comes Carolina, who scored touchdowns on both of their last 2 drives. It's 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. They've scored on their last 2 drives. This time it's a handoff to Sanders with plenty of running room as he gets to the outside. It looks like nobody is going to catch him. Sanders in for his 3rd of the quarter. Miles Sanders. You think he's got a grudge against Atlanta for some reason? Outstanding run here. Great block there by Hurst to let Sanders get to the outside, and he just uses his speed to outrun everyone else. And now the extra point from Butker. It is good. Carolina 21. And we're not even out of the first quarter. Butker ready to kick this one back. Once again, McLaughlin will take it from the end zone. He brings it out, and with a decent return this time is up to the 23-yard line. Here comes Atlanta. They're going to start out in the shotgun. They need to turn it around. They haven't ran the football yet, which is odd. This is their first run, and it's a good one from Robinson, who wheels his way up to the 39. His first touch gain, 16. Makes you wonder why they haven't done it until now. It is 1st and 10. 3 tight ends out there for Atlanta. And once again, this is a handoff to Robinson, but he slips a tackle and gains 3. He made something out of nothing. Empty backfield now for Atlanta. Ball at the 42 on this 2nd and 7. Carolina once again gets pressure, gets this out to London, who holds on, but he's going to be shy of the first down marker. 3rd and... I guess it doesn't matter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Our score, Carolina 21, Atlanta 3. And once again, Atlanta's going to empty the backfield. 3rd and 3. Carolina gets pressure. It's a quick screen, intercepted by J.C. Horn. It was a quick pass outside to Moore, but Horn was ready for it. And Ritter turns it over on 3rd down. Carolina got the pressure. Ritter got it out quick, but Horn was there. Now let's see what the second quarter has in store. Sanders had 3 touchdowns in the first. Let's see if he can duplicate that success here, as he got another handoff and has a first down up to the 39. He's got 137 yards already. And we've got a safety down in Washington. Dallas now has 2 points up on Washington. It's been a couple of weeks now. We've noticed some safeties as it's 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, looking for an opening, doesn't have anything, just drops this down to Hurst, who takes it for his first grab of the evening or afternoon, depends on where you are. It's good for a first down. Now, 1st and 10, 3 tight ends out there. Atlanta, everybody close. They fake the handoff and throw this out to Hayden Hurst, who has it. Hayden Hurst keeping his balance through the pushes and scores the first passing touchdown for the Panthers today. Incredibly poor tackling by the Atlanta defense, as Hayden able to maintain his balance through the hit and get into the end zone for a touchdown. Butker ready to extend this Panther lead with the extra point. Kick is good. 28-3 Carolina. And now the ensuing kickoff. Butker boots this one back to McLaughlin, who will take it out of the end zone, and he'll get it all the way up to the 17-yard line. Here's Atlanta as they come out in the I. Robinson, the deep back, of course. Moore and London out there as well. And they're going to stretch this one out wide to Robinson, who gains 1 yard, met down by Von Bell. Now 2nd and 9. Atlanta empties the backfield. Ritter alone back there. He drops back and throws quickly short to Phelps, who makes Gilmore miss and has an Atlanta Falcon first down. 1st and 10, 3 tight ends out there for Atlanta. And they're going to hand this one off to Robinson, who jukes out Bartell and has plenty of running room. He's down to the 20, the 10. Nobody catches him. Falcons touchdown. Bijan Robinson. Nice to see Atlanta finally using their incredibly good weapon in Robinson. Terrible angle there by Bartell as he gets beat, and Schultz doesn't have the speed to catch up. And Koo on for the extra point. And it is good. Atlanta now has 10. Koo ready to kick it back. Hamler will take this one at about the 2-yard line as he looks for space and gets it up to the 29. As we take a look at Miles Sanders' numbers, 137 on the ground. What that stat line didn't tell you is he also has 3 touchdowns as Carolina comes out with 3 tight ends. And they're going to stretch this one out to Sanders as he tries to get the outside and finds 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now after that first down run. Young drops back, throws across the middle for a man. That's Dean, who's got it. and he's down at the 46-yard line. Now 1st and 10 after that Justin Dean catch and run. I formation, they hand off to Sanders. He goes right up the middle for 3 yards, averaging 14.1. 2nd and 7 here. This one goes across the middle. It's Mingo who has it, uses his great speed to get to the outside, and is brought down at the 6. Great run after the catch there by Mingo as he gets around some defenders. Now it's 1st and goal from the 6. Carolina imposing their will here on the Falcon defense as they hand this off to Sanders, who can't quite... Oh, never mind. He just got pushed right into the end zone for his 4th of the day. Miles Sanders will not be denied today. Incredible day. Thought he was stopped right here as he ran into the back of Hayden Hurst, but Elias Quintana had other plans as he just pushes him over everybody. Give Elias half a touchdown for that one. And here's the extra point from Butker. And it is good. A 25-point lead here for Carolina with 5 minutes left to go in the second. Butker, of course, ready to kick it back. He puts his leg behind this one and gets all the way to the goal line where McLaughlin will take it out as he looks for space and finds Ramon Medina at the 22. 1st and 10 here for Atlanta. I'm sure the coach was like, just give it back to Bijan. But they're going to pass quickly, incomplete. Moore couldn't hold on. Now 3 for 12 is Ritter. 2nd and 10. I get that they're like down 25, but Robinson, like, you haven't given him the football. And when you have, it's been great. As there's pressure on Ritter, he just heaves this deep for London. London picks it up as he comes back for it. And that's good for a huge gain. But really, like, they should have started giving the ball to London when this game started. I don't know what they were thinking. As London takes it now, he's met by Craver and gains 1 yard. 2nd and 9 for Atlanta. Ritter drops back, throws over the middle for Phelps as he gets an Atlanta Falcon 1st down at the 47. Good catch there by Phelps. Now 1st and 10. Ritter under center. Will throw this out to London, but it's incomplete, knocked away by Gilmore. 2nd and 10 here for Atlanta. Dropping back is London. He's under pressure, throws it across the middle, and he's got London. I think I got the names backward there for a quick second. Ritter throws across to London. It doesn't matter. It's an Atlanta Falcon 1st down as they are finally moving the football. And they're going to hand this one off to Robinson, who's got excellent blocks as he stiff arms the defender and is not knocked down by Bartell. Finally brought down. Good run by Robinson. And we've hit the 2-minute warning here in Atlanta, with Atlanta threatening to score again. It's 1st and goal from the 8. And under pressure is Ritter as he throws this down to Robinson, who runs out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 4. And Ritter looking for somebody open, just throws it out of the back of the end zone. That brings up 3rd and goal from the 4. The Falcons empty it out as they go wide, everybody. Carolina brings pressure. It's Robinson again for a sack on Ritter, his 2nd of the day. That's going to force Atlanta to kick the field goal. Excellent play there by Robinson as he finds his way through the line and to Ritter. 4th and goal here from the 14. Koo to attempt the field goal. And the kick is good. Atlanta gets 13 now. Hamler back deep to return the kickoff. He's going to take this a couple yards in the end zone and kneel it down. The ball will come out to the 25. Can the Panthers put together a scoring drive here with 1:06 left to go in the half? Young will start by dropping back, throwing underneath for Hurst, who makes the grab, shoves away 2 defenders, and gains one of the hardest yards of his career. Now 2nd and 9 after that Hayden Hurst 1-yard grab. Young back. Will hand this off to Sanders, who slips an arm tackle and gets up to the 40. Carolina will use their first timeout there. After that timeout, it's 1st and 10 from the 40. Young dropping back. There is a flag down as this gets floated out for Hurst, who makes the grab and gets out of bounds. Let's see what the flag is. It's probably holding. Yes, it is. And that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Now 1st and 20 from the 30. Those are some weird words to say. We've got 28 seconds left as the Panthers empty the backfield. Falcons bring a blitz. It gets thrown out to Dean at the sideline, incomplete. Now 2nd and 20. Young dropping back. Will load up, throw deep for Chark. And it's incomplete, knocked away by Grant. 3rd and 20 now, and Carolina just comes out with all their tight ends. They're going to hand this off to Sanders as he goes nowhere. But the Falcons will use a timeout with 14 seconds left. Hecker out for his first punt of the afternoon. Is going to boot this one back to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin shouldered down by Smith at the 30. It's 1st and 10 with 6 seconds left to go. Atlanta likely to just Hail Mary this one as this goes out to the sideline. Caught by Pitts. I don't think he was out of bounds. They're going to say he got out of bounds, so the clock stops at the 1. Okay. Now Ritter will probably just try to throw this one as deep as he can. Never mind, he throws it back underneath for Pitts, who can hang on. And that's going to bring us to halftime with Carolina comfortably in control of this one. 35-13. You see there, Atlanta's only run the football 7 times for some reason. I think they forgot they had a 1,600-yard rusher in the backfield. As we take a look around the NFL, we're going to go down to Tampa, where the Rams have a 4-point lead going into halftime over the Bucks. The Rams, of course, win the NFC West and will be in the playoffs. And then we go to Tennessee, where Indy is taking on the Titans. The Titans have a big lead there, 17-3. Anthony Richardson has thrown 2 interceptions. And then we'll finish it up just across the border in Ohio, where the Bengals are enjoying a 1-point lead over the Packers. That should be a good game. Joe Burrow's got a touchdown to Higgins. As we take a look at some highlights, this is why you give Bijan Robinson the football, Atlanta. Look at him run away from all the Carolina Panthers chasing him. Why aren't you doing that more? As Robinson runs this one in for his score. And then Bryce Young throwing deep off the play action. This one is caught by Hurst, who finds the end zone. All right, and we are ready to get the second half underway as Kudu kicks us off. Hamler will take this at about the 1.5. And he looks for space and gets up to the 24. Now Carolina has it 1st and 10 for their first play of the second half. They'll play action this one out and throw underneath for Sanders, who makes a sliding catch. That's good for 3 yards. 2nd and 7 after that Miles Sanders grab. And they're going to hand it to Sanders, who tries to go up the middle and goes almost nowhere. That's good for a gain of 2. 3rd and 5 now. As this goes out to Mingo, and it's knocked away by Terrell. Good defense there from Atlanta, and Carolina will go 3 and out. Hetker out now to punt this one back. Has some trouble with the snap. There is a flag. That may be a late hit on Hecker. Let's see what the flag is. And yes, it's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty, as Hecker fumbled with the football, allowing Lorenzo Carter to bump into him. And Carolina will take over at the 45. They're going to hand this one off to Sanders. He looks for room up the middle and finds 2 more yards. Now 2nd and 8. Young dropping back here. Will throw outside to Mingo, who makes the grab, falling down at the 39. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends out there for Carolina as they send a man in motion. That's Chark. They're going to fake the handoff to Chark, and Sanders can't find any room, losing 3. Now 2nd and 13 after that 3-yard loss. Young scans the field here and is sacked down by Luvu. Frankie Luvu gets a sack on his former teammate, Bryce Young. Now 3rd and long as Carolina has struggled to start the 3rd quarter. Young will just heave this one deep to Chark, who can't hold on. It's incomplete. Now Hecker out for the 2nd time this drive as he looks to pin Atlanta deep. He gets this one away. It'll be fielded and fair, caught at the 13-yard line. So we take a look at Robinson's numbers on the day. 1st and 10 here for Atlanta. Ritter will fake the handoff. He's got all day as Carolina can't get pressure. He throws this one downfield. It's picked off by Von Bell. And Carolina's going to take the football right back over, this time at their 39-yard line. Ritter was under pressure and forced this one downfield. You see there, he steps up with Brian Burns coming around. Good job by Bell. If it wasn't going to be Bell, I think Horn could have gotten a second. And here comes Carolina for their next drive. They punted it away last time. This time they hand off to Sanders, who goes up the middle for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. Bryce Young dropping back here will throw out to Hurst, but he throws it too far, incomplete. And now 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. As they look for some offensive rhythm, Young dropping back, throwing underneath. Quintana's got it with room to run. And he's brought down at the 14. Return to the simple, Carolina. There you go. Good 1st down catch by Quintana. It was so good, we're going to show it to you again. Look at him catch it and then run with it. Good job. 1st and 10 from the 14 here. Young under center will hand this off to Sanders, who stays on his feet somehow and finds 6 yards. Impressive. 2nd and 4, 3 tight ends out there. They'll fake the handoff to Sanders and throw into the end zone. Intercepted by Grant, who will kneel it down. He was looking for Chark. Did not see Grant there at all. Richie Grant picks this one off. Led Chark a little too far. And Atlanta will take back over. And they come out with the offset eye. Well, sorry, no, it's a pistol. And they hand this one off to Robinson, who jukes out Bartell. And is finally brought down at the 34. Looks like Rondale Moore may be shaken up for Atlanta. And he'll get checked out on the sideline. 1st and 10 after that Bijan Robinson 1st down run. Atlanta once again in the pistol here. And Ritter will drop back to pass as Carolina brings pressure, and it's incomplete. Ritter had to throw it away or get sacked. Now 2nd and 10. Ritter once again in the pistol. And this time they'll hand off to Robinson, who looks for room up the middle, finds 4 yards. Tackled down by Brian Burns. 3rd and 6 for Atlanta. Dropping back is Ritter, throwing underneath to Lacey, who makes the 1st down grab. 1st and 10 now. Pistol once again for Atlanta. Ritter looking for something underneath. Intercepted by Jackson, who steps out of bounds. He had a clear lane to the end zone, but couldn't stay in bounds. And Ritter once again turns it over. Good job here by Jackson to jump the route. That was intended for Phelps. Carolina's offense has stalled out a bit here in the 2nd half. Let's see if they can get it into gear. And they're going to start by handing this off to Sanders and get a great block by Mingo as Sanders is brought down at the 36. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Bryce Young dropping back, loading up, throwing deep for Dean, who can't bring it in. Knocked away by Okuda. Now 2nd and 10, I formation for the Panthers. They're going to fake the handoff and throw this one out to Mingo. Incomplete. Led him just a little bit too far. Now it's 3rd and 10. Young dropping back here, will throw down the middle of the field for Mingo. It's off the hands of the safety, incomplete, out in the back of the end zone. Butker out now for the 53-yarder. And his kick is up and down the middle. Carolina comes away with 3 points. Not what they wanted, but they'll take it. And here's the ensuing kickoff from Butker. Right down the middle to McLaughlin. As McLaughlin looks for some running room, gets up to the 24. And here comes Ritter after throwing that pick. 1st and 10 from the 24. They've gone out in the pistol. And they're going to hand this off to Robinson, who's met by a handful of Panthers. And that'll be no gain. Pistol once again for Atlanta. 2nd and 10. Ritter's going to drop back. Carolina finally gets some pressure. This is dropped off underneath for Phelps. And Phelps will lose a yard as he's tackled down by Jackson. 3rd and 11 for Atlanta. Carolina trying to bring pressure. Ritter gets out and will throw this one away. 4th and 11 coming up. And Atlanta will just punt this one back. Anderson deep to return. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. And get this one up to the 35. 20 seconds left to go here in the 3rd as Carolina comes out for their next drive. Handoff to Sanders as he goes straight up the middle, has all day, and he breaks free. Sanders looking for his 5th touchdown of the day, gets it as he dives into the end zone. That's 5 touchdowns for Sanders. What a day for Miles. Excellent blocking downfield there by Mingo to spring him for the last bit there. And Sanders was gone. And now the extra point from Butker as Carolina looks to extend their lead even further. It is good. 45-13 Carolina. Now 10 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. Butker kicks it back. McLaughlin back in his own end zone to take this one out. And he's met by Barno, gives him the stiff arm, but Smith is there at the 17. Offset eye here for Atlanta as they begin their next drive. And they're going to hand this off to Robinson as he looks for space and has it. Robinson's off to the races. Excellent block there as Robinson now with an explosively huge run for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson answers right back. If Miles can do it, Robinson can do it too. Who on for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Atlanta now down 25. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. As we take a look here, both teams running the football incredibly well. However, Atlanta hasn't done it nearly enough. Koo now ready to kick it off. Hamler back in his own end zone to take this one. He's going to take it out of the end zone. And he's going to get this one up to the 27-yard line. As we take a look at Miles Sanders is number 254 on the ground. Incredible day. 1st and 10 here from the 27 as they hand it right back to Sanders, who gets it and makes 100 people miss, but is finally brought down at the 44. Unbelievable running today from Sanders. Nobody from Atlanta seems to want to tackle him. Unbelievable. It's 1st and 10 now from the 44. Sanders still in the backfield. He takes the handoff, goes right up the middle for 5. 2nd and 5 with 3 tight ends out there. And they'll hand this one off to Sanders, who goes up the middle for 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and 1 as he nears 300 yards. Now 3rd and 1. Sanders with the handoff again as he gets the Carolina Panthers 1st down at the 32. Of course, Sanders not coming out of the game as it's 1st and 10. And he's going to get another handoff as he breaks an arm tackle and gains 2 yards. He's now 3 shy of 300. 1st and 10, Carolina in the eye. Sorry, 2nd and 8. And Sanders will gain 1 yard as he inches his way to 300. To be fair, I'm not taking him out of the game until he gets to 300. Like, it's that simple. And Sanders will take this one, spins away, riding a couple tacklers, and has a first down. He now has 307. Unbelievable. As Carolina finally puts in Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. They fake the handoff to Chuba and throw this one underneath for Quintana, who slips a tackle, gets out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. This one goes across the middle, incomplete, intended for Dean. Also looks like Frankie Louvu may have been shaken up. It's 3rd and 5 for the Panthers here. They go play action and throw this right across the middle for Chark, who has it and isn't brought down initially. Finally, at the 4 is Chark brought down. Sanders back in the game for this 1st and goal. They hand it off to Miles as he tries to go right up the middle and finds only 1 yard. Now Chuba in the backfield as Carolina goes under center for this 2nd and goal. They're going to hand it to Chuba as he tries to find some space but can't find any. They're going to credit him for a negative 1 yard. Now 3rd and goal from the 4. They're going to throw for this one as it is incomplete. Young hit by Carter as he threw, and Butker out for the 21-yarder. It is up and good. Carolina gets the field goal late. 3:24 left here in the 4th. Carolina up huge, 28. It is 48-20 as McLaughlin will field this one in the end zone. And he's brought down by Barno at the 17. It's 1st and 10 for Atlanta.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to play action, throw this across the middle, but it's picked off once again by Jackson. Dante Jackson gets himself another one, and this comes back to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 22 as Carolina's offense takes right back over. Chuba takes it up the middle and gets 5. Now 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Chuba takes the stretch handoff as he looks for room and will have enough for the first down at the 12. Carolina just letting the clock run down to the 2-minute warning, and there it is. We've got 2 minutes left in this one. 1st and 10 from the 12. 2 minutes left. Chuba taking the handoff will go up the middle for 1. Atlanta's run defense has been better here in the 2nd half. It's 2nd and 9. Another Chuba Hubbard handoff as he goes right up the middle for 2. And we're under a minute left here. 3rd and 7 from the 9. Surprise, surprise, it's a Chuba Hubbard handoff, and he gets 3 yards. And that should do it. 10 seconds left to go as Carolina comes out in the field goal formation, but they're just going to let the clock run. I forgot that the game automatically snaps it with 3 seconds left on the play clock. Yeah, it's a field goal. Butker on to kick this one back with 1 second left here. It's going to be returnable by McLaughlin, and that's going to do it for the game. As McLaughlin gets it up to the 24, and it is over. Carolina destroys Atlanta 51-20. Unbelievable game here for the Panthers, mostly Miles Sanders. That was unbelievable. Once again, our score 51-20 as Atlanta loses and Carolina takes the NFC South in a big way. All right, and let's take a look at some stats. Bryce Young, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 206 in the air. Wasn't a great game, but he did enough to get the victory. Desmond Ridder, on the other hand, we're familiar with this stat line. No touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 101 through the air. Bad day for Ridder. Miles Sanders, of course. Holy moly ravioli, 308, 5 touchdowns. On the other hand, Bijan Robinson, 214 with 2 touchdowns. There was no run defense, apparently. Receiving, Elias Quintana finishes with 43 yards and no score. Mingo leads all receivers with 50 and no score. The 1 touchdown today went to Hayden Hurst, who finishes with 40 yards. Sacks today to go to Jamie Robinson 1 to Nicholas Schultz, and a half go to Luvu and Huff. The interceptions today, wow. 2 to Dante Jackson, 1 to Von Bell, 1 to Horn, and 1 to Grant. And I don't think this is a surprise, but after that game, we've got an upgrade to Miles Sanders. We're going to go elusive back for him. He's up to a 94. And he gets 1 awareness, 1 break tackle. He definitely didn't need that, and 2 spin move. And once again, our Carolina Panthers are victorious. They improved to 11-6, winning the NFC South with a Week 18 win against the Falcons, 51-20. Unbelievable day. Miles Sanders now is the all-time leader in rushing yards in a game with 308, beating Adrian Peterson's record of 296. Wow. And his 5 touchdowns, just 1 away from the record. Still, 5 touchdowns is impressive. Hasn't been done since Kamara had 6 in 2020. So our next video is going to be the recap video of the years. We take a look at stats from around the league and how our team did, and then we look forward to our first playoff matchup in the wild card week. We'll find out who our opponent is in the next one. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the playoffs. Goodbye.